Oh my gosh, hello everybody. I think I made it just in time for the G2 game. Missed the OG game this morning, but I am here now, ready to rumble. In just a moment. Crafty. And this is stream announcements at everyone. Okay. Apparently I made a boo-boo. Alright.
2 open qualifiers. America, it's just when it comes to the international play, we saw it last time. They did very well in playoffs versus Europe until that grand final. So that is that one thing that is missing. They want that major title.
And this young man
my laptop
right here,
is
I feel
running
like people
so
have forgotten
slow,
about him a
guys.
little bit ever since G2 added Beast Mode and Daniel. That's all I hear about the talk. But Atomic, listen, he was a part of the original machine, and this is the machine 2.0. He keeps the thing going. He makes sure that the ignition keeps on running. He is the keys that make sure that Beast Mode and Daniel can be available, that they can take space up in the sky, and he always sets them up. That is the reason G2 is so good, because in my estimation, he is the best maestro in the game, best midfield playmaker, and he just makes Beast Mode in the middle just score so many goals.
And that player right there,
my shit's broken.
World right now. Beast Mode has been on fire ever since Gamers 8 last year, where he dominated everyone in 2s and 1s. He's coming out and he looks like the best player on the field every single time. We see him going off the ceiling. We see the pre-jumps out of G2.
Beast Mode has truly reached another level this season, but I also feel like Daniel has reached another level this season. Him and Beast Mode have just been like ludicrous this season.
Had a lot of great team plays.
Truthfully.
Like in the pre-show, they had a lot of good fake passes and all that. So if Falcons can control the pace just a bit,
Bates picking G2. Everybody else is gonna pick Falcons. I can guarantee it.
They're gonna try and bring them down a little bit. Can they figure out how to fly in the canyons? We'll find out here in just a moment. Let us know who you think is gonna win. Hashtag FLCN.
All in on G2, baby.
In the chat. We'll make our predictions up here.
All in.
I'll start things off and say that I have felt very torn about this, because I love supporting my North American boys, and I think that G2 are one of the strongest teams in the world, but I also thought Falcons would lose to BDS, and they clearly proved me wrong yesterday. I feel like I have to pick the Falcons in this spot right now, especially given the quality of the opponents that G2's been facing so far. I feel like Falcons better warm-up, maybe, Gibbs? Maybe?
Sure, that's possible.
I got Falcons on this one. Let's go to the end over here.
Yeah,
Told you.
I can tell from my face at the moment what I think about that one. I've got G2 over in this. I think that they are just too strong. I think when it comes to this sort of stage, they are far too good. And Falcons, I don't know, it can go wrong, and it might do in this one.
Falcons took down the best.
He looks so proud of me.
Look at that, an EU man picking G2. Let's go.
This tournament in BDS.
Fuck with that heavy.
Charts #1. I had G2 Esports, or G2 Stride now. So I am going to go G2 here. I think
the G2 fans hate that.
Are the tournament favorites at this point. And it's going to come down to who wins this match, but I have G2 because their defense is just too good.
Okay.
I feel like a European right now. Now I know how Johnny and Stumpy on the field. I've never felt more confident in a team before in my life. Give me G2 Stride. They're absolutely going to come out here. And
I love how they put his prediction up before he even said it, because they just knew.
Falcons.
They knew he was gonna pick G2.
4-for-4 on underdogs.
As a contrarian.
Yeah, all right. Well, I mean, is there... What is... It's for the Falcons to beat G2. We talk about what the G2 needs to do to beat Falcons. What does Falcons need to do?
Ooh, 52. It's literally a 50-50.
Game of when you are on defense, you have to use your 1v1 abilities to get out of the pressure. G2's gonna pressure,
Lord,
pressure
chat.
Time, so Falcons have to get out of defense quickly.
I think Vitality should be Furia.
TBH. We are split on the desk, and as split as can possibly be in the chat. You guys know this one is gonna be a great one. Let's get into it. Final match of round 3, and maybe this is a preview of the grand final.
Let's go. That's so clutch, because Mobula went 0-3. Limit an actual SSA team is going to Worlds. That is fire. Fucking Spaniards came over to try and take the fucking the world spot, these suckers. Gaming Gladiators don't have jerseys? Alright, this is like, again, even though this is a pretty big game, like for me personally, I'm not really nervous either way. Whatever happens, we're up 3-0 right now. Like, G2 is in a really good spot, and even if they lose, like, it doesn't matter. Again, Swiss performance does not really matter. At the end of the day, every opponent you're facing in the playoffs is really good. No matchup is really going to be free. So, you know, where all that matters is you make it out of Swiss. If you make it out as the 1 seed, whatever. But there could be teams, for example, like Gen G or like Furia or Vitality or like any number of teams that could go, what's it called? They could go to round 5 and it doesn't matter. So I'm still very confident that G2 can win, personally. But again, if they lose, it doesn't really matter. It's Swiss stage. You just have to make the playoffs.
No way he could recover off it. Beautiful job from Killers opening the space.
And I already had decided I felt like this game 1 was actually going to be a lot more telling of what the series would look like compared to most series. A lot of the times you feel that game 1 is a bit of a warm-up, but both of these teams are, I feel like it is fair to say,
that's another goal.
With the energy they want to keep for the rest of the game, and that is exactly what they are doing.
Yeah, Killers, he's got all the energy right now. The first touch baits in beast mode to challenge it. Killers doesn't go for the challenge, goes up the wall, pops it right over him, and Killers is all over the place in the first minute.
I talked about this yesterday too. I felt, you know, Killers and Ruas, although as incredible as they are on offense, the moment TRK starts to get extremely involved is when this Falcons roster starts to become so much more difficult to hold back. You see him lurking in the mid there, prepped and ready to go. Great win on the 50 off the backboard, but Atomic takes it for the clear. The cheat up attempt to turn this into a play for G2, not quite what they want, bumped off for their efforts in 325. Falcons holding this up 2-0, potentially 3-0, but this one's sent off.
TRK just stuffed the ball, and it was again a Killer's push and totally stuffed G2's rotation. Atomic boostless. Daniel able to get back to the ball, feathering on the catch. Falcons, great job when you got Killers playing first man like he is. G2 constantly on their back wheel. Atomic with a full tank. That's a heavy touch. Easily challenged by Ruas. Falling down. Leaves the double. Killers puts it in. Falcons all over G2.
Falcons know what the plan is. That is work together in teams of 2 to break away around the G2.
That was a crazy fake by RW9.
This is the second time they've caught Daniel. Not caught Daniel off guard. They forced him to become off guard.
It was Atomic's heavy touch too. Opened up that gap for Ruas. And then Ruas again, it's not just the move, like Atomic gives up the touch, whatever. G2 are able to get back. Ruas still has to make a play, so what does he do? Fake the double, get it to the twin, no problem.
The Twinner-G coming out once again. Game number 1, 3 unanswered goals for G2, looking to close that gap. Beast mode trying to drive this one forward, but Ruas, easy catch off the backboard. Flip reset to pass over to Killers. He's just going to try and slowly roll it up.
Jeez.
He meets that one up in the air, off the ceiling, and G2, they just can't keep control of this ball.
I mean, he left the ball. Nobody from Falcons was ready for it. Ruas was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He tried to recorrect himself. Killers was like, fine, I got the midfield boost. Look, I read that touch. No problem. It doesn't really
it's another goal. Never mind what to say by Atomic.
They're winning every touch right now. G2 have no answer. Beast mode,
it's because G2 just need to adapt, because what Falcons are doing is they're playing early chow every single time. Like, that's all they're doing. They're giving them no space. That's what every MENA team does. They play hella aggro. That's all it is, man.
And Daniel tried to find a way to pluck TRK off the wall, but the touch
that's a good bump.
Right now for G2.
I will say there are some solid bumps starting to come through from G2. There's another
it's another good bump.
So there's a level of aggression that G2 are trying to put on field to force an open opportunity.
Pass down.
Not the quickest touch from Daniel to get down, but again, in the back, you are seeing these bumps come through. This could be
close shot from beast mode. Oh, horrible touch. That's a goal. Let's go, boys. Good shit.
G2 on the board.
These guys also, to be fair, definitely did. I feel like G2's definitely starting a little bit slow. Personally, IMO. They looked a lot better that those 2 minutes after compared to before.
And Roas had to come back to defend the shot because it was coming in hot, and he had to wrap around quickly with speed. That's a tough touch to make at that speed, trying to get back on defense.
Fakes it for beast mode.
Right around him and puts it in. There's the G2 we were all expecting to show up, trying to respond to this Falcons team.
It's a faster G2, which is what they want. I feel like G2 plays a lot more clinical when they're
Nah, ooh, what a save. I thought that was in.
Falcons on the flip side of things here, forcing their own pace of play to stay clean. Still a 2-goal lead for themselves. Atomic over to Daniel. Daniel gonna take this to the ceiling, back down to himself. He did have enough space, but still, Ruas does a great job.
Beast mode probably could have gone earlier there, but that's all good.
Second touches go, and it's an easy collect and an attempt out to transition.
Fully confident on defense to receive that, but he just dropped the
Top
ball.
right? Top right, baby! Let's go, beast mode!
Beast mode is the player
Also, guys, I'm just saying this as well. Just saying. That is a placement and a half. But I will say this as well. To anybody who says Swiss matters, or like any of these matches matter, they don't. Furia went 3-0 in Swiss, they got first rounded. Falcons went 3-0 in Swiss, they got first. Oh no, sorry, Furia didn't go 3-0, they went 3-1. Furia went 3-1, they got first rounded. General Mates went 3-0, they won the tournament, but that's the exception. Falcons went 3-0, they got first rounded. Then you look at what else was there? Like nothing. Swiss results do not matter. All that matters is that you make it to the playoffs.
Says no, I'm gonna force the challenge through. Places it back left and then makes G2 too awkward to make the save.
Because the truth is, again, this kind of always been my opinion, but with like if you can make it to the playoffs, you can win. Simple as that. And then at that point, all it comes down to is whoever's performing on the day. So it's also game one.
But neither did the start of this game. Falcons, they were able to hold off G2 at the end, but they're not as dominant as you thought they would be after those first 2 minutes.
Hello, RL Fishy.
Definitely going to force Falcons to respect the rest of the match.
I absolutely agree. I think G2, they are very confident in their ability.
This is currently a no stress match because this literally means nothing.
Yesterday, I think a lot of teams are as well. And you made mention
I don't know.
Right? G2's matches yesterday.
Maybe other people view it differently. I personally do not. So.
As the bracket and groups that the Falcons had, but now this matchup, it is insane. This is an extremely level team. Again, it's #1 from your respective regions, and it
two favorites for the tournament. A lot of people have these two teams in the finals. You said it at the start. Wavepunk said it. Like, this is a grand finals matchup.
Copenhagen.
I mean, there you go. They deserve it with how well they play. And I mean, G2 though, they're showing you why they also are one of those favorites, because despite those 3 goals going in at the start of the game, despite the double tap fake, and despite Killers just doing whatever he wanted in those first few minutes, they were able to settle down, find those touches, and actually take the space. Atomic didn't give up a free touch, and as long as G2, again, sometimes it's simple.
I love how Jorby just like, he talks to the camera for like a second, and then he looks back to Hercules. He talks to the camera for a second, and then he looks back to Hercules.
Atomic loses it. Raw double tap fake for Killers, easy goal. That is the margins in this lobby. It is so thin. You have to be perfect on your touches. No one is going to let you get away with it.
Yeah, everything's just got to come down to being as clinical with your game plan as possible. I mean, we've seen G2 do it what feels like a million times now against everyone in NA. And then, of course, on the flip side of things, Falcons on LAN have done that to what feels like everyone. It has taken the absolute top dogs of the world to stop this team from becoming a monster. And now they're coming into London going, you know what, if we can take G2 down, things start to look a lot more plausible going up against the Vitalities and the BDSs of London.
You know, TRK, the only remaining member of the last Falcons team that were at the second Landon, a team that made the grand finals, but they just roll up the next talents in the Middle East and just keep on rolling. You grab the Twins, and TRK happy to just watch Ross Killers do their thing. Now,
how is Falcons? Oh, I guess sort of accounting for BDS 3-0'd OG.
Physical game as well, forcing Falcons off their mark. Not always the option to go for the physical game. Sometimes in a position, it just depends where the ball is.
I wonder what round 4 matches are going to be.
Awareness Name of the game.
So it's probably OG. Ooh, if G2, I think OG plays
such a fast series, okay?
the loser of G2
that cable's getting ripped out somehow.
and Falcons.
That's not actually what happened. Don't take my word for that.
So maybe we hope that G2 does. Maybe this is a series now that G2 does need to win.
New words every day of this weekend.
To be fair, unless they get, if G2 gets 4-0'd,
Yeah.
or no, if G2 lose by 1, then actually I think we're fine. Well, no, BDS can't play OG again though.
Efforts and not last stitch efforts.
Or wait, no, G2 would play one of the teams that just won.
Yeah, then it's
So they would play Gen.G or Space Station or Gentlemates, I think.
You might be correct. If you ask Gibbs, that's the
And then I think these guys played the people in the lowers.
Falcons and G2.
I don't remember.
G2 got to the grand finals against Gentlemates.
I do not
Talk about
recall.
how they haven't really been challenged just yet. Beast mode.
What is taking so long to start this game? Do we have a technical difficulty or something? Like, what the fuck is happening?
As clean, but since then, I mean, when you get up to the pace of play, Rocket League is such a matchup-oriented game at the top, and sometimes the team might trip you up when they don't do something you or
Somebody is having technical issues. Like,
We'll
what?
see. I think it really was simple issues for G2.
I have
at
to
the
admit
start,
though, those
giving up the
Falcon
ball.
jerseys are unironically
Doesn't get more
straight
complicated than
feet.
that.
Those things are nice.
With the Middle East,
They've looked really good.
been tough to get up there. You know, all the conversation right now over on the other stream, we have Vitality versus Furia
That is
going
an
on.
insane matchup. I do got.
How are there always so many technical issues on LAN? I'm like actually confused.
After seeing what they were capable of yesterday, felt like they.
This just shows my lack of knowledge on what it takes to run a LAN, but like, it looks like so, I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair. You know, Furia
Like, what is going on? What is the problem? Just play the game, man. I don't want to wait.
Focus over here. But
This is
just
pissing
to
me
talk about
off.
South America and the Middle East, it has been such a breath of fresh air to this esport, and having two teams that can that feel like they could contend for a title with the best teams in the world. Right? Falcons beating one of the best European teams that we have. Furia being able to do the same thing, shut out Gentlemates for 10 minutes, and seeing players and teams from all around the world.
Wait, Gaming Gladiators beat Chiefs?
I think Mina versus Sam is
Holy shit, an APAC team is still in? Dude, OCE is literally on the same level as APAC now, bro. Like, OCE is literally on the... Not actually. Because OCE's best team is still better, but...
And now teams are coming in from
That is
Mina,
hilarious.
stepping up to the plate, looking like they can take down
Alright.
the monstrosities like the G2
I actually don't
of the world.
fully
They
understand the
look-
Swiss
they're in
thing,
a
so I don't know
top
who's
two
playing
show
who,
with
but
one
G2 might end up
game
playing
win in
OG
the
if they
series on
lose
the
this, so
This
like
would be
that
one
could
of the
be
most
a little
impressive
spooky.
Swiss
Why
runs
is my fucking...
by any team if Falcons not just take down
Stupid thing
BDS,
showing
one of
up.
the favorites to win the tournament, but also the favorite
Bless
to win
me.
the tournament in
Yeah, yeah,
G2.
yeah.
They had a great start, but G2 had an answer.
What a
Oh,
save.
barely got the save. It doesn't
Almost.
matter. Killers is there, and Falcons pick up right where they left off.
Falcons doing exactly what we've seen in the past, forcing the touches through. This one almost without Atomic's touch. But again, what Falcons have been so consistent at is following each other up, whether that ball might not go in. Somebody is there just in case, and that is what keeps them so consistent.
Beast mode saw an opening. Couldn't beat TRK to it. He got a perfect catch out to Rawas, who dumps it out. A midair pass to Kaliers on the reset. The aerial acrobats.
To be honest as well, I think the main difference right now is G2's challenges are low-key terrible. These guys are getting some horrible challenges. Like, even when they're trying to challenge in the air, like that first goal and that second goal there, like...
This is what I'm talking about.
Wait.
Falcons are just too consistent. It's the placement of the cars. It's the pass in place to each
There
other.
we go.
Everything is so connected and clinical with their ideas to get
G2
past
is just
G2,
kinda
and
giving
now,
it to 'em.
Only a minute into this, G2 already at a
Like, see, that's
2-0
those are
deficit,
bad
trying
challenge
to
after
find
bad
some
challenge
sort
after
of an
bad
answer.
challenge right there. Like, that was 3 bad challenges in a row.
Didn't have enough in the tank.
Because that wasn't even a super dangerous touch from TRK, and somehow nobody got a touch on the ball.
He'll get the catch.
And you're wasting all that boost, which is the problem.
Ross forced to do that as he has to collect the midfield boost. Heavy touch from Beast Mode again. Where's the touch quality from G2?
But again, I'm sure they know. I'm sure they know
if they want to get out of Swiss
what
3 games.
they got to do.
That one a little more understandable. You're expecting it to come down.
And again, to be fair, it's better to lose in Swiss and get that loss out of the way and then know that what you need to do to improve in the playoffs rather than losing in
where G2 wants to be right now.
the playoffs
when your
right away.
Working out, you lose that confidence, right?
Exactly.
So you can't take that aggressive position. Beast Mode can't be all over the pitch like we watched him do this split in North America.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a confidence thing right now, and it's Falcons forcing them to be uncomfortable, which is something G2 isn't quite used to.
So are we still
Also,
having
another
technical
pause is
issues?
going to come through. We'll come back in just a few short
Bro.
minutes, but this might be a good thing for G2, a quick second to breathe.
I think it might depend on what's going on.
Yeah, that is a huge factor in what just went down.
We'll see what's going on right now, but yeah, we had an extended pause between game 1 and 2.
I don't think it's doing anything. I think if anything, it works against G2 because it's kind of pausing them. We're not pausing them, but it's stopping their grind. You know what I mean?
Sit on your hands too much. You know, why don't you get up real quick, grab those pretzels, you know, grab some chips, or don't go too far though, because it's not gonna be too long. Plug that controller in. There you go.
So from what I'm hearing, it was a controller issue, and well, I don't know how comfortable someone would be throwing themselves on keyboard in this situation.
And on Falcon's side too. So
yeah, which
not
is
something G2 fans out there can have their copium on. It's like, oh, we had controller issues.
I mean, I'm sure everybody brings the backup controllers or the backup cords or something like that, but you know you want to play with your original right now. Everyone just kind of sitting and waiting. The good thing is they don't look too upset, so it is still comfortable.
That's the hardest part about these tech pauses. I've talked to players and coaches before about having to sit through these, and it's anxiety inducing because you just want to get back in, especially if you're winning and things technically are going wrong on your end, like a control, like for Falcons right now. Like, you have the rhythm, you have the momentum, and these little things that sometimes are out of your control are preventing you from being able to keep that rhythm. And so you might be right, Herc, that maybe G2, this is exactly what they needed, but I just need to see the simple mechanics have to be better from G2. Their touch quality when they have space. That's the thing. Some of these touches, they're not even getting.
I wish I could watch the game.
Exchanging them courts.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, did they bring a backup cord? Of course they did.
I really wish I could watch a game.
Making sure he's got a new one, which means we should hopefully be getting back into this matchup very quickly, especially. You get a fresh cord off this one. A lot of
USB-C, lightning speed.
Wrapped around with threads. Well, if you missed it and you're just now tuning in, Falcons versus G2. Falcons took game number 1 in this best of 5, and currently at just under 3 minutes, Falcons are at 2-0. So G2 not looking as hot as most NA fans would be hoping.
Our Killers is like the sun at the center of our solar system. The dude is on fire right now. I've been so impressed. Even when he's been tasked with buying time, he's always had enough in the tank to just wrap around. He beats that the first challenger to the ball and then buys his team time to go get their boost. And TRK, I mean, his name hasn't really been called that often when it comes to the space giving plays, but he closes down space quickly. He's able to challenge the ball with authority. And it really just comes down to the same things. I feel like I'm a broken record when I say it, but I genuinely believe they won't have as much success if G2 just play better. And that sounds so stupid, but like sometimes Rocket League is stupid. And you just
like, I
need to
wish
hit the
we
ball
could
well.
play
That's all
the
G2 have to do,
fucking
and
game,
there's a
man.
lot more steps they have to take beyond that, but you can't give Falcons this much leeway.
This is
absolutely
fucking
agree. I think
ridiculous,
right
bruh.
now, with the way G2's been playing, Falcons just
That's a great
have
shot.
ways.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah. You guys aren't able to see what we see. It's where people
Oh,
are
you're right.
paused.
I did that. My bad.
Where people are paused, they're like halfway up in the air. Daniel's like 2 inches off the ground.
It's like what was the post-game screen when it freezes and you're like mid-twirl. That's what Daniel looked like. None of you could see it, but look, you can look at Daniel right there. Got the RLCS cap on.
Which you guys could get
2001
here
haircut.
tomorrow. I believe that hat's going to be a merch shop. So
Oh, is it?
I believe so.
Oh, very cool. I have one.
I got one too.
It's a cool cap.
We can all twin, guys. Also, the 2001 hair reference is insane. I've been seeing Daniel doing the Bieber hair flip all day. So.
The Bieber's a few years after 2001. But hey, it all starts to become the same the farther you get away from it, right? G2 and Falcons underway again. And hopefully no more technical pauses. We get to the halfway mark of game number 2. The name of the game is simple for G2. Protect the ball. Beast mode rolls around. Killers getting around that first touch. Atomic to dump pass. Daniel is playing deeper back. He's ready for this counterattack. Good position.
Good save, actually.
Great positioning off that one from Daniel, the one player that the Falcons have been able to force off guard and get past him quite a number of times. Starting to clean things up here. Ruas, great position.
It's like, that's what I mean. Like, that's a terrible challenge, and we just wasted so much boost.
From himself, reset to attempt the shot, but Atomic.
Like, that is one that you definitely should be able to get a touch on, IMO.
He's different.
Like, it's pretty obvious that he was faking the other way. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's also just a bad chow. IMO. Or really risky, at least, because you waste boost and you're out of position. But
his control genuinely is otherworldly.
it's all bueno.
I don't know if it's considered a hot take or not, but his control, quite literally, in my opinion, is up there with Zen.
A lot of people are on that. I mean, you know, a lot of people in the community also backing Falcons in this event. Thanks to the Twins and how effective they are. Killers taking front and center stage for the team. And TRK will take front and center stage on the ball. Roas going. Leaves that double. He didn't really have a follow-up.
Like, what? What is Beast Mode doing?
Forced Atomic to have to make the clear, but he went for a heavy touch.
What?
It up, though, was the more important part. TRK keeps it away. Beast Mode.
Oh my God.
G2 doing a lot better here, reading the push from Falcons.
These challenges, man.
Better with how quickly these challenges are starting.
Oh my God, that is a pre-jump and a half.
Anticipating the shot opportunity. 1 minute left to go. Atomic back to the backboard. Ruas has it red. Beast mode.
This is the problem, is they're getting started later in the game. I feel like the pauses have honestly just been working against them because they started getting heated up and then there was a pause, and then they started getting heated up, and then there was a pause. And they kind of came out of the gate slow again. Like, this is just a bad... Like, guys, these challenges are terrible. Like, what?
He's got no boost now. Will do his best to give this ball to Daniel.
This is like crazy.
He's ready for it. 30 seconds left.
You never count G2 out, though. Reverse sweep is definitely doable for these boys.
To catch up, otherwise Falcons could be headed to match point. And attempting to hand G2 their first loss in the Swiss. 12 left on the clock. Atomic up to the mid. TRK has it red and cleared. And for now, Team Falcons can hold on to their wins in the Swiss stages. This one hits the ground. Falcons go up 2-0.
Has to be a really frustrating game for G2. Not only, you know, Falcons having to contend with keeping their rhythm during those tech pauses, but G2 also clearly not feeling confident right now, doing their best to try to create space. But once the touch quality gets better, now you have to contend with second and third man.
They're just doing a really bad job at actually reading the play right now. IMO as well, because a lot of these challenges are just completely abysmal. Like, you shouldn't have 2 or 3 people missing on a single challenge on multiple occasions in a game. Like, where there'll be like 1 Falcons player on the ball and they'll bait out like literally, like that play for example there, that was 2 players that missed. Here again, Daniel should have gotten a hit. Like, I don't know. It's just, for me personally, it's a lot of really bad challenges. Like, G2 definitely does not look as good as they did yesterday. But I think that's, again, it's Swiss stage, bro. It does not matter.
Honestly, completely matches their caliber, and I'm sure that
they're
that
exceeding
is
it right now.
Yeah, it's completely exceeded. In all fairness, you know, you want to be respectful to what you're seeing, but it is in truth Falcons are just outplaying G2, and it's something we've seen in the past. I will say the fact that yesterday SSG did take Falcons all the way to Game 5, which felt a little interesting, and you would think G2 would be able to do the same, but again, it is coming down to forced confidence issues, although after a save like that, you gotta be feeling a little good about yourself.
One save, G2 would love to play that high-flying, aggressive offense that they're known for. Part of their mark as a team, their identity. They haven't been able to play that game. Daniel just trying to go for a bump again. That's a couple times G2 have really played that. Go for the touch, immediately follow up with the demo, and the last 2 times they've done it, Falcons are ready for it. Avoided them twice.
I'm just saying the reverse sweep is still on the cards, baby. If there's one team that knows how to fight, it's G2, baby. They know how to come back from those big losses.
Puts him right in the spot. Carry it out. That just shows you the respect Falcons have in this series and how G2 have been struggling.
I did talk about this exactly what you were
these
mentioning
so far has
yesterday
been
with
better. It's been a
broadcast,
minute
how the
though,
Falcons
so
can
let's
become
not get
so
too
quickly
excited. That's a good
effective,
bump.
but also aware of any patterns that a team against them starts to try and place out onto the field. Once you do it twice, they anticipate it to be coming in a 3rd time. So anytime G2 has tried to do any sort of a play on them more than 2 times, Falcons immediately become ready for it. So it's forcing G2 to become so much more creative.
But I'm seeing, look how Falcons are up and they're getting basically, it's one person up for that challenge and they're getting, there's no way that's a goal. Okay.
Daniel received that.
That's what I just mean, like, oh, that's a goal.
Falcons completely stacked.
Falcons are just truthfully playing better right now. I don't think G2 is playing well, but Falcons are playing better.
And Falcons are absolutely crushing G2.
G2, you would think, would anticipate these demos a little bit more, but it is so hard to know where and when they are coming. Falcons looking incredibly strong and clean. G2 just trying to catch up and match the pace, but they are falling behind. Killers all the way up. Falcons go 2-0.
It almost feels chalked at this point. Atomic came up expecting Daniel to play the ball. Daniel goes off of it. Killers is acting like Daniel's not even there. He just plays it. Atomic is now completely out of position. And where's Beast Mode? Nowhere. I mean, this is crazy. This should not be this easy for Falcons. It should not. There's the demos. Do G2 have this? Air dribble pump, but you can't cringe on them either.
No, you can't. I mean, realistically, G2 just haven't even been able to follow up their own demos. You saw a second person trying to attempt to finish it, and here it comes again. Atomic trying to lead the bump play. You're just not fast enough. Falcons have outpaced G2 in every which way possible on the field, forcing it to become harder and harder for G2 to catch up. And at this point, G2, they are grasping at straws.
Like, what? 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 You cannot tell me these boys are playing well. Like, what are they doing? Beast mode, man.
That might be a before 2001 reference for some people.
That was insane. Oh, that was very close. That could have been slotted. You had no boo. Good pass. That should be a goal. He saved out with no boost. Wow. That is ridiculous. What a save. And Daniel's in the midfield doing I don't know what.
Kicking the dirt in their face at this point. Beast Mode takes the widest angle possible. Atomic doesn't get the pass out to him, and that pass coming back from the corner from Roas, that was ridiculous. And then the shot to the right side. I mean, what are you supposed to do if you're G2? That last play they had on offense, that was the best they had looked. They opened it up with a demo. They had the shot, and guess what? Roas, one of the best defenders in the world, if not the best defender in the world, is there to shut you down. Killers forcing them out, and Falcons are truly showing you right now why they are one of the favorites of this tournament and why they just may be headed to the playoffs after 90 seconds.
A minute 27 to go. G2 at a 3-goal deficit and potentially no more wins in the series. Falcons, as the day and the weekend goes on, have only gotten stronger. Killers over to himself, tries to redirect this one as an infield, and G2 finally can catch this one.
Roas happy to just stop, force Daniel to beat him to the punch. He does. Beast Mode playing tight. He's got to avoid Roas on his way. Atomic clears the path with a demo. But there is Roas.
So does this mean that G2 plays OG?
50. Atomic has to hurry back and avoid TRK and avoid more flying Falcons.
Is that what that means? Oh, they bumped each other. They bumped each other. They bumped each other, man.
Team Falcons
Yo.
them in the London Major. They have made the top of the top teams around the world look silly.
Took down BDS, and they're making G2 look a little lesser than we were expecting. And, you know, I can't give all the credit to Falcons. I don't think G2 have played too well in this series.
No, they have not played well at all. They literally just team bumped each other and scored a fucking goal.
Against what Kims was saying, the best defense in G2 has been non-existent.
No, they have not. They have not played well.
They straight up whiffed the shot just a few seconds ago. And Falcons, absolutely stellar performance throughout.
That's another
Swiss.
goal.
That one goes in. Why not? You've earned it. A top 8 appearance, another playoff shot at a bid for a major championship.
Yesterday, Falcons go 7-0 on SSG. Today, 5-0 on G2. In
Like I said,
Game
guys,
3. Looking to
doesn't
go
matter.
3-0
It's Swiss stage.
in the
We will bounce
Swiss
back. I'm
stage.
not worried.
4 seconds away
Put it
from
in.
claiming playoffs.
Like I said, it's better to lose now than it is to.
Team Falcons, they have demanded respect from the world, but not only that, they have officially earned it from every single person.
I mean, if you were still doubting Falcons, you certainly can't now, all right? If you're doing that, look, you're waffling, all right? But there are no waffles. Falcons absolutely pancaked G2 in this series. On to the playoffs. G2 will have to go to round 4 and try again. And I gotta say, I wouldn't want to play G2 after that. I know they're going to be pretty upset about how they performed. And I don't know, an Angry Beast mode is not something I would want to contend with.
I think I have to go OG as well. Both teams, no momentum, but again, that
I'm also going
veteran-ness
OG,
of
and
I
I'm
think
putting
they
another
finally get out of
20K
that
on the
1-3
line because I
round,
gotta
so I think
make
they
up
will at least
for
advance to 2-2, and then who knows at that point? Just one key matchup away until a playoff.
what happened
it's
with
possible for OG, so I'm gonna
G2.
go OG as well.
Because I lost
2 points in my
20K.
prediction. One, I
You guys
genuinely
played the
believe
worst
OG
Rocket
just
League
better, so
ever.
I'm go with them. And 2, I love storylines. I love it when it's just you versus me, mano y mano, and I want to see Secret versus Complexity for the World
I like
Championship
that.
qualification.
Okay.
Is going to happen after this match is over.
I think that would be really
have,
sick. We've never had
OG
a
as
world
well.
championship
And, we're gonna try a unique
tiebreaker.
coin flip here.
Like, that'd
We're
be
gonna draw a
literally
coin from off
insane.
screen,
The flip? Wow.
actually.
And it comes up OG, held it up, logo first.
Did everybody
That one
pick
was-
OG?
that we were
Death sweep? Are we
freestyle out
jinxed?
here.
Oh, we're
Okay.
jinxed.
Yeah.
Fuck!
We're like G2. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Never mind.
To be clear, it does have both teams' logos on the coin there.
Was that the
It's not-
same coin?
The same coin as what?
The one that he threw? Because
Yes.
Camera cuts,
There's
camera
only
cuts.
one. There's only one of these folks, which is part of why he's thrown it to me. OG is the favorites on the desk. They are the favorites in chat. The coin even went with them in this situation. It's been predicting underdogs all day. Something might be in the water. Whenever we have a full desk sweep like this, things go the other way. Team Secret going to be trying to put the upset on OG here and survive to round 5. You gotta win here. The loser of this match is over.
Here we go,
in
baby.
The Copper Box, folks. Let's find out who's gonna move forward. OG versus Team Secret. Kickoff round 4.
World's permutations on the line here for Team Secret, but Johnny Boy, their opponents OG, they just want to do a little bit better than they did in Copenhagen.
Yeah, one round further, one round closer to playoffs. Nolly would be one of the players.
I think I will
looking
join
to play in
call
front of that
with
English
Embargo.
home crowd. They're starting off with a double fake kickoff. And the passing play.
Hello,
This is
sir.
brilliant
I will
from
join
the
call,
get-go
but I'm
for
watching
OG.
Rocket League.
Chance on target.
And I'm live. Oh, Nolly already scored. I didn't even see what he done diddly did, but he done diddly did it. I think he double tapped it. Oh no, it was calm. Backward to Nolly, bang, slot. Absolute whiffage from that guy. Holy shit, how was that a goal?
But OG won't care one bit. You start off like that, you get an early goal, especially when it's from your own play. However,
To the
down
what?
The other end, KV1 shoots straight away. Com. Has to
Oh,
be
for
aware
Elden
the shot
Ring?
was flying in. KV1 then follows it up again. So
I saw
after going
Windcraft
1-0 down,
post today and I got really
seem to have been
excited because
shaken
I
into
thought,
life
and
somewhat.
like the first thing I saw was Windcraft and beta. And I was like, holy shit, they're announcing the beta, are they playing? And then it's like, no, they're
This
not.
tournament. They've
They're
not been
fucking doing nothing, brother.
you know, hot Sam 2 team that we've been hoping for. Wouldn't be the first time. That's a good double save there by Cobb. Wouldn't be the first time that the Sam 2 teams come in and played exceptionally well. But oh, what a play by OG.
Whoa! Let's go, JKnaps.
And a perfect finish by JKnaps.
Starting off on fire, OG. Here's Com all the way from the back wall, and JKnaps
JKap.
sent it when it
That's
was
what my bro
towards
said.
him. And there was the finish in the end. Nolly with yet another assist, the man that OG looked to make these assists, to make these passes, to link the play. And if OG can do better than they did last time, it would be a big achievement for them. Torment, their coach, was saying they just want to make it out the Swiss. If they take this series, not only will they guarantee doing better for themselves, but Team Secret will have at least one more series this season, Johnny.
Yeah, I think that's all the neutrals want.
Bruh.
No, if it keeps going like this, Team Secret get
Garby.
forward. KV1 with the first. And this is huge for Team Secret. A quick response.
And KV1 as well shouting over to the OG side, so no love lost between these two teams. And one meant quite a lot to KV1. One or two errors for the first couple of OG goals, and suddenly Team Secret show their own fangs. As Mota tries to take out JKnaps, instead he just has to rotate backwards. JKnaps out wide. And here is Mota. Can he get involved? Man who had so much hype coming into this event has been quieter than Team Secret would have liked.
In your fantasy team, Cole.
I did not mention that, Johnny. We did not mention my fantasy
You're
team.
a little bit of bias from me there.
No, I don't know what you mean, mate. I don't know what you mean. I'm talking neutrally. Here is Brad. Lovely pass from Mota. What a pig. Brad gets it over to the backboard. In comes KV1, but the save is made.
Oh, just look at what Mota's doing here. You're going to love this goal. He almost got the ball middle. Phenomenal stuff by Mota. But Mota, he's a LAN experienced player, and he scored some of the best goals we've seen on LAN out of South America. Nolly, ceiling clear. Oh, more downwards than forwards, but it's worked out well. Bounces over your man there, Mota. I don't have any players in my fantasy team in the pitch right now, so...
That's why you're having such a good time, is it? You can just sit back and relax and watch the chaos unfold.
Yeah, this is...
The fantasy teams. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn fantasy teams.
Hope Maxiu scores tons of goals over there for my fantasy team.
Mota sends it long. Brad is waiting underneath it. There's another touch from Mota. In comes Brad. This
Big whiff.
Fall across the goal line. Team Secret so close to equalizing. We were just waiting for KV1 to arrive and really spring the trap. Here's Mota now. Team Secret have well have truly woken up. OG having to shepherd a little bit of...
I really hope the matches go the way that I think they will, because then it means that OG could make the stage. That would be big.
They look a little bit slower than Team Secret.
It's been the passing for OG that's really given them the most success going forward. We obviously had the
honestly, I think G2's biggest problem is their nerves. I think they're a very nervy team. Like, I think they're great players, but when they're, like, nervous, it just affects it. Like, it happened last tournament as well. In the finals, I feel like they just got really nervous and messed up.
They got 3 own goals. Or at least 2 proper own goals, and one that was
They really should have beaten
GentleMates
GentleMates IMO. I don't think GentleMates played that well either. Or they definitely played well. The first 2 games were toss-aways from G2 IMO. I think 3, 4, 5, 6 were all close, but it kind of just sucks.
Since they've been pinned back to the back foot, Brad's arriving from KV1. It's a good block from JKnaps. Mota waiting in the center. JKnaps still sending it forwards. We'll have to put this one into the middle where his teammates are arriving. It's even at the moment. Team Secret, though, to me, still looks slightly more likely.
Yeah, Team Secret are pressuring the midfield well. OG defending the midfield now pretty well, but that passing play that they had earlier on between the players not really coming to fruition anymore. Com looking to maybe get an aggressive run forward. That's something that could work against Team Secret, you'd think, with this team being one of the more defensive South American teams we've seen. And obviously Com having an affinity for off-the-ball play. Team Secret need to keep moving in defense. Here come OG again. It's Nolly.
Bang!
And he's happy with that one.
Yeah, they'll love
Oh,
it.
holy noli. Holy noli. Oh wait, I didn't make my bets. Fuck. Can I still bet?
Desperate to play in front of his own crowd. It's a long way away from that from
Fuck.
OG, but this is where it would begin.
A long way back now for Team Secret, who have struggled a little bit more than we thought they would in this tournament.
Guys, I messed up.
Win against Gen G, they
I can't
ended
bet.
up losing 3 straight, going 5 with Chiefs, who are eliminated from the tournament, and then starting off today swept by GentleMates. So, I mean, it's been tough going. Losses to Gen G and GentleMates are not losses to be ashamed of, but they were one-sided. Team Secret have not shown that level to compete with the top teams.
Yo, if Power makes top 8, then we'll have a representative from 4 different regions
few times now
in the top 8. That shit would be lit.
But right now, they're beating the teams ranked.
Unfortunately, it won't happen.
So
But
far, this game has been their most complete performance.
you know.
They've been solid defensively in an attack. They've actually shown some.
Oh!
He's peaking at the right time.
My guy Noli is cooking, bruh.
Oh, lovely.
Noli. He really had to catch up with that one as well. Get around it and then slam it back on target. But Noli scored a couple of brilliant goals here. A ceiling reset and now a flip reset rebound, all in the same game.
Something we've been yet to see all tournament from Noli. He was the one everybody turned to. We know what Com's all about. We know the experience JKnaps has, the excellent finishing. But when it comes to those goals out of nothing, force plays, mechanics, Noli is the player that mainly they turn to. And suddenly, OG are looking more like their online selves with a 4-1 battering in game 1.
North America regaining. It's North America 3 and 4 really that's been a step up compared to Copenhagen. They had to play each other in this position in Copenhagen, guaranteeing an early exit for one of them. But now we could see all of NA in at lowest round 5 of Swiss. We could still see them all. In fact, in the top 8, this is a possibility. OG with a statement game there against Team Secret. Team Secret, like we keep mentioning, can clinch Worlds with a series win here, but that is surely starting to weigh on them now. OG
3 fucking people
got that locked in.
Yeah, it was a tough start defensively there for Team Secret, but OG's just continued to press, which is something we've been screaming out for them since we've been watching this team really here in London, and finally they deliver in that regard. They get the goal, they go for a couple more, and even Team Secret's goal down the other end didn't seem to shake them, especially with Noli putting out just stunners. Like, not just that one, you can see why Com's so happy, and then the other one as well. It's a brilliant pair of goals from the Liverpudlian.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to see too many, braces of that quality this entire event. I mean, we've had a ceiling reset and a top corner finish, followed by a flip reset rebound. I mean, Noli's really put it together there. That was when Team Secret started to improve. They obviously got caught out a little bit early with the kickoff strat, conceded again, then they scored, started to win that midfield battle. Noli, though, with a couple of world-class goals, completely took it away from them.
Well, here we go into game 2. Team Secret going to have to step up themselves now. We know what this team are capable of. They've taken scalps from the biggest teams in South America, even just to get here, making sure that Complexity were not, making sure Ninjas in Pajamas were not. It's Team Secret lining up as South America 2. That is no mean feat. And they're trying to show how mean they can be on the world stage. As KV1 needs this boost, doesn't get it. The touch into the center is a little bit looping, but Motta was alert to the danger. JKnaps here goes to the ceiling. Noli's the pass in the center. Noli's the man they want to find over and over again. Certainly it seems that he's blowing hottest right now. Tom is always dependable. He tees up JKnaps, who gets almost the lightest little touch with a great effort. Noli to the backboard, but it's cleared.
It's this OG who are feeling like they're locked in right now. Team Secret not showing up with the pressure of expectation. The chance to clinch Worlds right now. I mean, if you think this is high pressure and a very nervous situation, imagine having to play a tiebreaker for a World Championship. That's what they're facing. Oh, all of a sudden though, Motta will capitalize on a demo at the near post that left the net open. OG look like they might have control here, but Noli taken out of the picture. Motta pounces and scores.
Yeah, it's something we've seen from OG so far. We saw it in their last matchup against Team BDS, as I mentioned. Awkward touches towards their own net. That was another one. There was more work that had to be done from the demo, but it's got to be said, Noli's touch wasn't perfect, and they might
Uh-oh.
they do.
Bro's using the shark goal explosion. That thing is ugly as fuck.
Aim for that one. And Noli's misread it. He had plenty of boost there, but he didn't realize he needed to be taken off with a little bit of backwards momentum as it flies over his head.
Noli, who can sometimes struggle in the LAN environment. I remember a few events where he's tweeted out the next day sort of saying, oh, my bad, I played poorly, I played terribly. He's had to hope that he doesn't start to get in his own head here now after such a good start to this series. A couple of misplays in defense from him in Team Secret. They're the victors from it. JKnaps up against Brad. There's more good pace from JKnaps. He's been looking like a bit of a thorn in Team Secret's side, clearing the path for his team. Up in attack, playing in front of the ball. Here he is behind though. Motta just breaks through. Could be a third here, depending on who follows him up, but it's no one. And Team Secret lose the attack. At least for now though, KV1, but Noli's back.
And they had a real chance there. KV1 running an interference, so the center ball coming through with Mota, but looks like Brad might have backed off to grab boost there. Didn't feel comfortable joining the attack and leaving themselves exposed to a counter. I mean, with a 2-goal lead, I don't mind that from Team Secret. It's the worst thing they could do right now is overextend and give OG a freebie.
We have a slow bouncing ball in the center. Who's going to be the first to claim it for themselves? It's going to be Mota and Team Secret. Mota with his tail up, finally coming online this event. Waits the ball to come to him. He's going to leave that 100 boost to his teammate. A demo opens things up for him. Can he get the angle? Not quite. Come! Almost gets another open. That actually did well not to score the OG. Then he tries to tee up JKnaps. JKnaps almost there. An all-important touch from the side from KV1. Falls to Mota, up to the sky. Gets one more touch over. JKnaps back once more to the backboard. And we can actually have a bit of general play. The ball loose in the center, but not for long. Mota shoots! Mota gets his hat-trick! He's alive!
Oh, he's absolutely farming fantasy points for you now, Cole. Mota on the board. And once again, and what a shot that is. Half volley off the wall. Nobody back for OG. And they have really fallen apart in this game, not really putting up a lot of resistance for these goals.
Cool Cole does not lose the Prediction League and the Fantasy League, Johnny. Not gonna happen.
Not at the same time,
Mota.
at least.
Here's JKnaps, though. Oh, lovely flip reset, almost over the top. Does he get this boost steal? Not quite, didn't spawn. OG Esports, suddenly things have gone disastrously here in Game 2 after such a promising first game. And Team Secret, you got to praise the way they've stepped up.
You definitely have. In Team Secret, they're the team with more to lose here. Oh, 150. Oh, it's what's weight room by OG. They're back within 2 here. Com working it forward slowly. And JKnaps, who had pre-jump there, managed to get a strong 50 in the middle of the box. And there's nothing that Team Secret could do.
Couple of goals now the difference, and OG Esports will know there is plenty of time with which to get them. The kickoff, though, is good for Brad. Goes for the must-see, doesn't quite connect, so JKnaps can just take a touch around the corner and fake out KV1. That's more good play from OG Esports. Suddenly they're the ones pulling the strings. Balls to Nolly. JKnaps going for Brad yet again. JKnaps has got Team Secret in his sights.
This is just a bit too slow in the follow-up there by Nolly, giving the last defender a chance to come back and challenge him from off screen. Didn't see it coming. And it's a chance at a 2v1 now for OG. Looks like boost running out for JKnaps at a key moment though. Slowed down the attack, didn't stop it, still had half a chance there. That's well cleared by KV1. Now he's going to try and just take any kind of pace off this, give his teammates behind him a chance to position properly. No unnecessary risks being taken by Team Secret.
Team Secret looking to join the Big Brothers Furia at the World Championships in Fort Worth in a couple of months' time. They have to keep on winning. They have to keep hold of leads like this one if they are to make it. Mota onto the backboard. Nolly is there, can't quite connect with that one, and in comes Brad. And instead he leaves it to KV1. Team Secret trying to kill this game here, but the ball does end up back in the orange half for them. Mota to the ceiling, gets to the side. KV1 was waiting. KV1 could be able to finish this one until in comes Nolly. It's nice defending from OG Esports, but they have to do so much more with it. OG have to get this ball down the other end, and that's loose. You have to do more with the ball when you're desperate for a goal.
Yeah, they're just giving it away right now. They're not finding those passes out of defense. They're trying one here. JKnaps to Nolly, intercepted by KV1 though. Brad pounces in as well. Team Secret aren't giving any space to OG to even get the ball into their half. Far less create a scoring chance and take it. And that's going to confirm the equalizer. Team Secret now just 2 games away from clinching Worlds. OG have only got Swiss round 5 to play for at the moment, but that's a pretty big prize as well. The Team Secret respond. They're in this. This could be a long series.
Yeah, the biggest 1 and 2 match you will see in the Swiss, when there is the carrot of the World Championship dangling in front of Team Secret right now. This is every bit as much pressure as, you know, a Grand Finals would be, or a Series 5 in the Swiss would be. This, for them, is what their entire season comes down to.
I mean, absolutely. You just want to forget about tiebreakers. They don't want to play one. I mean, as a tiebreak enjoyer, I wouldn't mind it, personally. I've loved the tiebreakers this season. A tiebreaker for the World Championships. I mean, come on. Neutral fans. Is that what you want to see? That's what happens if OG win this. And look what it means to Team Secret, as they can stay alive in the tournament. You mentioned Furia. They could even run into each other if Furia drop a match in the 2-1 round. Team Secret picking up one in the 1-2 round here. Maybe they could be on a collision course. Team Secret, the most South American team to win. They took Open Qualifier 6. Came into this tournament in form. Haven't been able to translate that form against world-class teams. Now we're starting to see something from them.
I've certainly got the experience to be able to do that, to be able to turn things around right now. As I said earlier, winning an open qualifier in South America, not easy, as we've seen from the quality of their other entrants. And at times, the quality of Team Secret as well. This could be a start of that. Nolly, the ball's going to squeeze under him. That's tough.
Oh my goodness, well, Brad went for a ceiling shot here. Didn't get much on it right there. Nolly thought he hit the ball, but he pre-jumped right over it. And to make matters worse, I think he flipped his car upside down.
OG is trolling. I've been listening in, but I've been typing because it's just urgent school-related stuff.
Team Secret will take it. 1-0.
Could be 2 here. Here KV1's chasing down JKnaps. JKnaps does incredibly to wriggle out of that one and get the ball high enough for Com to follow up as well. JKnaps following this one now. After stalwart defensive work, goes to the side where Motto is trying to tee one up, but Nolly says no to that one. Nolly has to shake that one off immediately. Now a few defensive errors he's made. He gets a touch there. Actually, it was Com who gets the touch. Nolly waiting in the center. Nolly might benefit here from a mistake. It's up against Brad, and that will do him the world of good.
Oh, well, they've traded the mistake right back as Mota comes in with all the boost and absolutely no contact. Nolly will put it past Brad, who had no boost there. And these are some nervous-looking goals. Both teams struggling to keep it together defensively.
Strap yourselves in, everybody. It might not be the cleanest Rocket League you ever see for the next couple of games, but my goodness, it will mean a lot to these 6 players. KV1 into the center. Nolly out wide. Com was waiting. Decent transition there from OG. Com waiting again for it, but the pass is a little bit wayward. Nolly has a clean hit. What does he do with it? He gets it towards Com, to the ceiling. KV1 up already. JKnaps waiting underneath it. Has to get a pretty ugly touch. But he gets it for himself. Then he turns it into a pass. Here's another one. Nolly can shoot. Instead to the backboard. Does he sink it? What? Almost. Motta with a giant save until Com arrives. It is 2. And Brad looks distraught.
Yeah, head in his hands there. Boost ran out, but
what a save. But then, what a shot by Com.
Flipped the wrong way. He'll think that he could have got there, but they were completely out of boost there. OG just passing the ball around in the final third. And that's what we want to see from them. When they've been passing the ball, that's when they've looked their best.
It's the decision-making from OG, which is paramount, as Brad sends that one high over Nolly, almost coming in with his teammate. KV1 wants to get this one towards Motta, but Nolly squeezes his way in there. A little chain dash to touch the ball. Confidence is still high, but that's a little bit awkward. Com gets a save in the top corner. That was not easy.
Oh yeah, not an ideal touch as well by Nolly. You know, poking the ball into the curve where the ceiling meets the wall in your own back corner. I mean, that just centers it for the other team. So I'm not sure what he was going for there with no boost. He couldn't follow it up himself. The Team Secret denied by Keen defended on the goal line. Out of OG. JKnaps has to make a touch here.
I'm locked back in. I'm locked back in, chat. I'm locked back in.
If I'm OG right now, I want to see Nolly getting in front of the ball, playing in the far end of the pitch as much as possible, because in attack he's been sublime, defensively not quite so much. So take away the opportunities for him to have to make those awkward defensive touches. As Com does tee up JKnaps, who sends it backwards. Here's an awkward touch for Nolly, and do you know what? He's nailed it.
Back pass. Go JKnaps. As long as he called back pass and comms, it counts.
Even after.
As long as you call back pass and comms, it counts. Hell nah.
Well, Nolly was just trying to flick that one over the top of a couple. KV1 misses. JKnaps is in. JKnaps shoots. Big save there from Brad. Nolly still has a chance to the ceiling with him. Out of boost.
Oh my god, man.
Too many of these whiffs right now from Team Secret. They have to just connect first. Perfection can come later. Nolly towards
Bang.
The pass is almost good. JKnaps beats Brad when it goes forward. Brad shoots. Nolly will be back, and Nolly can sweep up, at least for now.
That was a brilliant touch there by Brad, but the attack has fizzled. Team Secret could do with some extended pressure against OG, who do not look comfortable in this lobby. I mean, neither team looks comfortable right now. Both looking very jumpy. If you could just keep a team in defense under these conditions, mistakes can absolutely happen. Now Motta is going to curve the ball middle. Ceiling shot slowly on target. Nolly deflects it wide. He's the only player with boost there. Gets demoed. JKnaps picks up 100 though. He should be fine here, but it's looking very awkward. My goodness, it doesn't look safe at either end of the pitch.
Yeah, OG pretty boostless, just buzzing about their own goal, trying to get something on the ball. Motta's steaming in, he must score, but it's saved by Nolly. Then Motta almost again, somehow gets it round the goal. Team Secret remain 1-0 down. OG just have some time on the ball. It's flicked towards Com. Motta in from the side, gets another big save. Nolly's turn now. 30 boost, but he's just charged down by Motta, who's got desperate. He's got bloodlust right now. He wants this ball. He can sense it's turning chaotic. That's when he does his best work, but he just can't quite get the shot away.
I mean, there's no composure anywhere to be seen. Demos are raining in. 50-50s as far as the eye can see. It's middle. Mota with the read. Top ends. Team Secret tie the game.
The clean touch was needed, and Mota had it in his back pocket. Brad beat JKnaps, all ends up, and what a read and touch from Mota. Credit Brad as well, finishing the job with the bump.
I say no composure. How about that from Mota? I mean, he had a lot of time to think about that shot. Plenty of time to think about different ways to miss it. He just sinks it top corner. Brilliant stuff with a minute to go.
Mota as well has to keep an eye on JKnaps here. JKnaps is in, up against Com. Brad gets it through them. Brad's now chasing down Nolly. He gets him. It's shot. It's in.
No way.
Team Secret with a lead. OG overextend, but look at Brad just hunting Nolly down the pitch. Nolly on an island, gets taken out. And now OG behind in a game they've led for almost its entirety.
They've taken control. They had it in their hands, but OG Esports have let this one get away from them, at least for now. Brad has to make the save from Com. It was another good kickoff for OG. Nolly in the center. It's a little bit slow, but Com still gets a clean touch. JKnaps has one more turn, puts it into the center, but KV1 had taken up Nolly. There was the striker, back now on OG's own half. Brad into the middle now. JKnaps up against Nolly. Where does this ball fall? It's Com. He just sends it towards the goal, but Team Secret are going to swallow that up defensively.
And you say JKnaps up against Nolly, and you're not wrong. Say double committed. Team Secret have got this one in the bag if they could just keep their composure. OG are panicking, but now shot comes in. It's JKnaps.
Oh my God, he tied it.
Another tie game.
It's incredible that with 17 seconds left, one goal up, somehow Team Secret are left without a goalkeeper. Mota nowhere near that one. JKnaps thrashes him to the ball. I just have got no idea what we're going to see over the next 17 seconds.
If I had to guess, I'll say Demos by Secret as they try to counter the fake kickoff here by OG by passing it back into defense. Dangerous game, but looks like they've kept control. OG committing heavily here. Team Secret have got a chance to make something happen in the closing seconds. Com though, with a huge hit forward. KV1's committed, and Brad likewise, but they do get it safely to the corner. Overtime game 3. Team Secret, just one goal needed to be on the precipice of the World Championship, but OG are not going to give it to them easily.
A situation where you cannot predict what will happen next. It could be absolutely anything, but it will begin with Nolly sending that ball to the side. Brad is up quite close to the OG goal. Nolly will just wait, send this one as far as JKnaps as he can. JKnaps almost wins it. Out towards Mota. Mota wants to go solo. Couple of goalkeepers in front of him. The ceiling will help. He gets it over the top, but Com watched him all the way and tracks it sideways.
That's almost brilliant by Mota. If he got that behind Com, it was not going to be easy for OG to clear. Oh, here's Com in front of the ball now. So you think he's going for a demo. He's got the ball cam on. It's been Team Secret with the demos for the majority of this game, though. Running chaos all over the pitch. They could be going for one here. No. Rotations come through. Brad with a huge fake, though. And now the pass middle. Mota is there. Denied by Nolly.
Still, though, could be the assist. KV1 onto the back. One is falling.
Oh!
The post.
No! Bro, fuck!
And Team Secret
Shit, man!
And they are yelling in the direction of OG.
Fuck, dude! Fuck, dude! Fuck, dude! Now I'm nervous!
Last time he
now I'm nervous!
He was notorious for demoralizing his opponents, but he got an earful there by Team Secret after losing in overtime.
God, what a game of Rocket League we have just
Who's winning, Ethan?
It wasn't the highest
OG is
quality,
losing.
but what it was
G2 lost
was
earlier
pure
today. They played
entertainment.
like
And
really,
what it
really
does
badly.
is mean that OG
But it's
have
also
to win the
Swiss,
next
so
two
it doesn't
games or
really
they go
matter.
home. Meanwhile, we have Team Secret with two
Better,
players over
as I've been
7
saying and will
points.
continue to say, it's better they make the mistakes and lose in Swiss than in the playoffs. So
Noise coming out of Com. I mean,
that's
how
the
Team
big
Secret are
thing.
yelling
You know
right
what I mean?
back at them, and I mean,
You feel
some
me?
teams are not
You
afraid
feel
to
me?
get loud. Some winning goals come through.
Ooh,
That's not even
yeah,
the one
sure.
to win it all. That was just a goal in the middle of the game. JKnaps,
I'm so unexcited to play
Premier.
Premier.
Only then.
I'm
for
very
Brad
excited to play
slam
Premier.
it straight
I don't
to
want to
Com
play
before he
Premier
can
tomorrow.
recover.
Like, so
For the
badly, I don't want to
series.
play Premier
To go
tomorrow.
to 2-1, I mean,
I just
Of
want to watch
course,
Energy
man.
Send so
And
bad.
that's what it
Game time
means
for
as
OG.
well. Yeah, you can.
I thought
You can see
Colton
the
was playing
reaction.
tomorrow.
And you can see that OG are just focusing on.
He hasn't said anything. Is Colton actually playing tomorrow? That would be bless up.
Right now, he's absolutely fuming.
He has to control that though. He has to control that now.
So you're playing tomorrow?
Admin on. Let's go. Just say go. Nolly's
Bless.
face right now. He wants the game to go, and the game is going to go.
You're probably
Here we go,
playing
game 4,
Sage.
Team Secret, one game away from the World Championship.
It's also on Icebox, so.
Has some control of the ball. Team Secret, this is exactly what they need. Get the ball right back into OG's half. Do not let OG keep their momentum, because that's what, as you say.
Or Ash also wanted Killjoy. You could play Killjoy if you wanted.
They have the early lead. And it's gone with a demo. And then the turnaround to score it. Well played.
Because I personally like Sage more on Icebox than KJ.
Team Secret can't leave one player alone at the back like that. And both teams, honestly, cannot leave one player alone at the back. You're going to get demoed. You're going to get scored on.
The dream start here in Utopia for OG. All they need to do, all they want to do is survive this Swiss. That to them is success.
And you guys can send me your clips for that one thing.
Dude, my clips don't freaking work.
No, but Luca, Jay, Rice. Holy fake! Oh, JKnaps, if you just waited a little bit longer, son, you would have had it. OG are going to win, it's fine.
Brad, who had 5 saves last game, he's already got 1 inside the first minute. That meant a whole lot to keep Secret in this.
Maybe one. Tease up Motta. Motta up against Comp.
I feel like there's only going to be like one weak team in the top 8, personally. Well, actually, I don't even know if that's true. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me, chat. Ignore me. Ignore me.
Despite losing that last game, they've stepped up their own. So have Team Secret. And Team Secret are dangerous. Motta leaves that one towards Nolly. Nolly's going to be chasing it, trying to go over the pads as much as he can to keep something in the tank, but Motta will not care and just get this ball away. Team Secret showing patience, not throwing everything at OG. They know that's what OG wants, and eventually the chance will come.
Yeah, Nolly once again fully locked in, dodges the aerial demo, gets a clear for OG to work with. Center ball, JKnaps just guiding it into the middle there, just in case there's a defender up for it. Oh,
holy Pinshu.
The
Cluxer.
To the back wall as well.
Ever since they've joined together with V1,
can G2 just please win this? Because I don't want to wait another like 3 hours just to see them play again.
Came out a little flat earlier.
I really don't.
Earlier in the series against Big Old Falcons, and that was a bit.
Like, I have some work that I would like to do. So for me now, personally, now I would like. I'm still not really that nervous, but I would very much like for G2 to just like win. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to wait for like OG's already out at this point. I don't have to watch round 5 of Swiss.
It would be right here right now.
I don't want to watch round 5 of Swiss. There's more time that I have to wait.
G2 versus BDS. And in the round 5, and a lot of people might have been thinking that would have been the grand final. This is really giving me flashbacks, but a little bit better flashbacks with those flashbacks of the London Major back in 2022.
Yo, those Gen G decals are honestly. Why do I keep calling them decals?
Slow start there to the Swiss for sure. We have seen them struggle in terms of the top, but when you really see it, First Killer has been stepping up and getting it to another level. And then, of course, apparently Jack has also just been an impact player on ball, off ball, everywhere. Chronic has been trying to get into his own form. He's kind of struggled here in the shooting department, but there's plenty of time in the Swiss stage for him to get back here on form. You see, again, they got Coach Chrome behind him. Chrome has been able to kind of lead the charge. He's been game planning here in and out. I've been talking to this Gen G team. This is the most confident this team has looked going into a major. Everybody feels in form. If there's any time for them to be ready for the matchup, it's right here, right now.
I guess it's the end time to be ready. I mean, listen, and you got the matchup you want. For those of y'all who don't know, when Dazrin, when my boy DeMar learned that G2 was playing Gen G, I walked into the talent lounge and he was all smiles.
That's right.
He was feeling really confident. But I'll tell you this right now. What? Last time I was really confident about G2, they got absolutely stomped. You know when that was? About 3 hours ago. I had utmost faith that they were going to absolutely beat Falcons. I didn't know how many games, but I thought it was going to be convincing. But that didn't end up happening. Now this man right to my right, he's a little confident right now. So if you're a Gen G fan, I'd be a little worried.
I think you shouldn't be worried at all, actually. I think if you're a G2 fan, you should probably be worried. You're already talking about a 5th round matchup against BDS. Why are you looking at the 5th round? You should be looking at the playoffs. That shows me that you don't have enough faith here in your team as we're getting ready to get this thing kicked off. Test lobby's already over in chat. We're going to jump into this one real soon. So it's time to put up or shut up here as we get the 4th round matchup underway. Winner of this series going into playoffs, Bates. Are you ready?
So is Gentlemates guaranteed? No, Gentlemates are not guaranteed 3rd seed. They're highly likely 3rd seed, though.
Listen, when it comes down to it.
Ooh, this could be kind of crazy.
In their own right.
I don't know. This bracket could low-key be kind of crazy. You could have like a potential BDS Falcons or Gen G Falcons or G2 Falcons round 1. You could have
need to be answered for them.
Gentlemates, G2, Genji, BDS round. Like, oh my god, this bracket is gonna be crazy.
Genji once again, the new El Clasico.
The bracket low-key might be crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Only one of these teams will make it right to the next or Saturday.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're getting ready here for kickoff. G2 versus GG. Winner to playoff. Loser to round 5. Here we go.
Daniel on the ball already starting to cook. That's what you want to see out of Daniel. Chronic jumping up early.
Oh my god, I don't want to listen. This is not fun. I don't want to listen to Dazzler going, oh, look at him, or Bates doing, oh, look at that, look at him and fucking that. I don't care. I don't want to listen to that. Let's get some actual casting, please. They're like actual matches, not team stream.
Clean possession. G2 kind of diving there for the ball, and they're not necessarily looking too comfortable off the initial touch, off the start here. And look at his first kill for free.
Just kidding.
Great defense. I mean, he almost dunked him. Now you got Danielson up in the air. Reset by one.
He's saying Danielson.
Oh, Abstract there to block it out.
Dude, this is gonna be so annoying. I don't want to. Listening to them argue about it on like first touch drives me insane. It's why I stopped listening to first touch, because every week it was like Dazzler and someone going, NRG, the fucking thing, or Bates. Like, I love them, but I don't want to listen to it for 30 minutes. It's just like annoying.
GG has been keeping up with all possession.
Please, man.
Meanwhile, G2, have they even got a shot on net? I don't think so.
Listen, they're about to get shot right now. Beast Mode, top corner slide, a shot! Oh, Beast Mode on the corner. Daniel, get back. Oh, beautiful air.
Daniel has
right
it.
Here. 50-50 on first. Killer doesn't need it, actually. Fakes him out, gets a bump. Abstract looking slow.
If I have to listen to this for 30 minutes, I'm going to be so mad. I'm actually so mad.
He's worried about Beast Mode putting shots on target. He hasn't been able to do that so far this game. And Daniel, again, we saw him low boost there on the sidewall. Look at that beautiful flip reset from first killer to Chronic. They can play this off the wall. Again, every time G2 come upfield, Genji just sits back packing.
Oh, no, listen, not for FK. FK's by himself. He's 1v3. Come on now, Atomic hit him by one. Oh, no, FK, he did maybe okay right there, but here we go. Atomic fighting. Chronic, bad touch from him. Here we go. Beast Mode, nothing but space and time. Where's my free dribble on the right side? Atomic jump up. I know you see Beast Mode in the sky. Atomic, where we at? Where we at? There we go. 50-50 right there. Now they're playing like they do online. Daniel, guys, it's fine. It's fine. We want to see that, because this is the G2 we didn't see earlier. Beast Mode on the prowl already. Daniel looking for bumps. Beast Mode looking for a double. Where is Atomic? He's lurking on the side.
Nowhere to be found.
Genji actually has no pressure at the moment. You're a Genji fan. You better be worried, because G2, they're feeling comfortable. Safu was talking to him. Coach Safu, Poppy, I like to call him. Looking for a bump right there.
Oh, that should be free.
Yeah! G2 strikes first.
Let's go, Atomic!
That's one right here. He has nothing to say, boys, so don't worry. I'll take over for him. Atomic, great pass. Great hit right
God damn, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
But that's not going to be enough against
I'm going to lose my fucking mind listening to these two. I'm going to lose my mind.
I'm not worried about anything at all, okay?
Guys, it doesn't matter. Both of these teams are going to make top 8. It really doesn't matter. Please just calm down.
And look at that. Transition trying to start it. You got to watch out, though, G2. I mean, they're putting up on a lot of demos, but first kill's getting one on Daniel.
Yo, I have to refresh the stream. I'm like behind. Because I have it open on my left side as well, and it's like...
A little bit better so far this tournament. Now we're going against G2 Stride Squad, that they feel that they're just better than, but it's simply not the case this time around. Daniel, he's coming in, he's hunting already again. Chronic, a little bit of space right here, Beast Mode up early.
Uh-oh.
It's beat out, but don't worry. That wasn't getting beat out out.
Yo, I need to switch the stream, because it's distracting seeing it on the left, but then also seeing it on the right.
Oh, I like that. Free ball for first.
Oh, God. It's like I have to listen to Colton and Jeremiah argue about being silly. Or whatever nonsense they normally do. And it drives me insane.
I'm not worried here. We just gotta get these guys.
Like, it low-key gives me, or when I have to talk to Jeremiah about like Val Esports, it just like drives me insane. I hate listening to this shit, bro. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I don't want to fucking. I don't want to listen to it no more. I do not want to listen to it no more. Somebody get up, please. Musty. Shot. Oh, close. If he got that bump, that was a goal for sure. Uh-oh. This is not good.
Oh,
Daniel he tried to play it high. He just didn't have the right read.
it's 1-1. Don't worry now.
To be fair, like, Daniel doesn't really have much of a choice. He kind of has to pick. I think he could have played that better instead of playing, like, super high on the backboard. I think he should have played, like, mid... What am I saying? I think he should have played, like, sort of mid to low on the backboard. Yeah! Beast
I feel first killer, he got the demo, it just wasn't enough. Did with that extra touch.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel he could have played, like, for example, he played super high on the backboard, so it gave Chronic an obvious spot where he would want to shoot, basically, is what I was trying to say. And that being that he would obviously want to shoot low because Daniel was high. Whereas if he played on the mid, Daniel could have covered low and high. Although, to be fair, he was also expecting Atomic to get a touch, but I feel like you kind of have to play that sort of like middle backboard, like sort of more neutral position when your teammate has no boost. Like there's no guarantee that there's going to be another touch. And or even like a good force at that. So
look at this, first killer to Chronic.
Why are you lying to me?
Beast mode in the back.
I'm not even worried about this.
Little bump there on the
I am worried about this, teammates. Never mind, I'm not. I'm not worried. Oh, okay. Now I'm worried again. Get it down, get it down, get it down, get it down. It's down. Perfect.
Nice.
Okay.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I told y'all I wasn't worried. That's the type of comedy you gotta have a G2
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yay!
And making sure that they control the midfield and Gen G.
I also think SSG is going to be furious, so I think we might end up seeing SSG versus G2 tomorrow.
Teams are whiffing left, right, up, down, and center. You talk about some control? Listen, you scrapped away with that game. I'm not necessarily too worried because as the series goes on, Gen G are going to make adjustments. Is G2 going to make adjustments? Atomic got the goal, but that's all he did in the points department.
Hold on.
236.
Hold
that's
on.
nothing.
Wait, Chad, what's important? The score or the win? I'm confused. Is it scoreboard?
Definitely the win. The win is more important, Bates.
Gen.G mobile.
Fuck, I don't want to listen to this, man. Just, can you guys just stop? You're going to give me a headache. Colton, you want to give commentary for me?
No.
No, you should do commentary for me so I don't have to listen to these guys. Please, I'm begging you.
I can't.
Why not?
Don't know.
Yo, I'm gonna add Luca.
I think G2, they really did show something. They didn't play like that at all against Falcons. They played timid, they played scared, they played like Falcons were just simply the better team. Like as they had like a superior, inferiority syndrome playing against that Falcons squad. But against Gen G, they play a little more confident. And Gen G, I have seen a better team of them the whole entire tournament. I do expect them to play a little bit better for you about this game.
Well, that's what I feel like. Jack is
I
a
added.
more comfortable, and
He's muted. I don't know if he can hear me, but I added him. He better come. I'm so sick of this shit already. It's been one game and I'm already annoyed. This is why I like stopped watching Shanks and Prog, because I just got, after a while, you just get annoyed of hearing it all, man. You just get so annoyed.
Oh, I thought the Beast was coming in to lay down an earthquake. Not this time around. Daniel beat cut right there. Okay. Decent demo from Abjack. He didn't mean to do that, but I mean, he got one. And sometimes that's what you need. You need something that you don't mean to do sometimes around. That's what makes you a little bit better at the game.
No sense.
No, there it is. I'll tell you what's about to happen right here. Daniel in your net. 1, 2, skid to my look. Give me it.
Yo, also low-key, I'm scared. Even if G2 plays SSG tomorrow, I'm low-key scared because LJ is just on his god arc. Like, this guy is, like, unreal. I don't know. Holy fuck. That was very close. It was placed a little far off. G2 look... Like, I mean, they're definitely like, their first touches... Well, I don't know about that. I was just saying, in general, their touches and stuff have been a lot better. But...
You can't get your words out right now. I can get my words out. Just as bad as Gen G struggling right now.
Again, like, I feel like against Falcons, they had a lot of really, unforced errors. Like, they're following their touches just so much better, I feel like, when I'm watching this. Luca's not here. You want to commentate for me?
Here he goes, up the wall. Let's see what we got. Atomic free up in the middle, maybe? Don't need it.
No, first kills off the
What am I commentating? Space Station versus Fury.
No. G2 versus Gen G.
Look, G playing defense right now.
Just go to my YouTube.
Oh my god, it's the most open that I've seen in my life.
Here, I'll send you the link.
I'm on it now on Twitch.
No, go to the YouTube one, because the Twitch one is ahead.
offense looks like there because everybody's in
You
the
have to go to the YouTube one.
Flopping. Meanwhile, Pride gets one.
All right, I'm muting these guys. I can't listen to them no more. You're pissing me off.
This is
Beast mode is on the ball. He's dead. Here comes first killer. I hate first killer.
Major.
Daniel has flip reset.
Fake.
Fake.
What the fuck is going on? They just all missing the ball.
It's called a
All
it's
three
called
of
a,
them-
it's
all
called
three
a
of them on
fake.
that.
It's called a
Daniel
fake.
up the wall. Half the booze left in this tank. Apparently, Jack didn't have to do shit about that. First killer gets an easy save.
Oh wait, you're still slightly ahead of me. What the flip, man?
Really?
Yeah, I don't even know how.
Yo, these characters.
Yeah, it's because it's
Yo,
so T-Bates
this
is
guy
a
talking
G2
so fast.
T-Bates is a G2 fan. He's the one that's probably talking so fast going
Yes, bro, that's just
and then
funny.
there's Dazarin who's a Gen G fan and they decided to have the two of them cast this game together in just like the most biased
that makes it
fashion
just
possible.
fun.
The reason I stopped listening to First Touch was because I had to listen to these guys every week for at least 20 minutes just go, this is the case, this is the case, or this team is
Very bad
good.
save, but he did
And I was like,
recover
this
it.
shit is just annoying. What a fucking turnaround from Atomic, holy wow.
Beast
It
mode,
just like
this is
actually was
easy
making me
touch, bro.
so annoyed.
This is
Like
funny.
I had to stop
I
listening
think it's
into
funny,
it.
but
Yeah, you know what? It's funny at first, but after you've had to listen to it for a half hour on end, it just gets
oh,
annoying.
what the hell's Atomic doing?
He missed the ball.
Uh-oh, beast mode. Oh, he slowed
That's
it
in the
down
net, I
line. He
think.
just faked.
Never
Nah,
mind, Chronic
beast mode
goofed
saved
up.
it.
Never mind, it's still in the net. Never mind again, beast mode is there.
Oh, that
Good
would've been awesome
clear.
from Atomic. Clear. Nobody's on the ball, so Daniel just gets a touch. First killer versus Daniel. It's not a bad 50 for Daniel.
No, but these are just like to be fair, I feel like they're still kind of doing the same thing that they did against. Like we're just playing with such heavy touches. Like why? We can control it. This team is better when they control the ball. IMO.
Boom the ball for no reason.
And they just keep booming it. Like I know it's probably because they're nervous and everybody does this on land, but like they gotta just have confidence and control the ball truthfully.
I mean, they're already up on map.
Nah,
50
but
seconds
you don't
left
want to
for
go
one.
more than it needs to be quite honest with you. Like,
But even so, this game isn't completely lost just yet.
no, there's 40 seconds. That's still a lot of time. G2 is like the best last second team in the world. These guys like never give up
Oh,
until
unfortunately,
the ball
Beast
touches
had
the
no- Oh,
ground.
wow, that would have been crazy. Too bad he didn't have any boost. Oh, that's not very good.
Bro, I can't even like I don't even you say oh that's not very good and then it's like Daniel's still controlling the ball and then all of a sudden like something
It
happens.
was just it was just not a good touch.
I just can't
Nobody was there to
react.
follow it.
It's not that I can't react.
Oh
it's
wow, that is just crazy.
Yeah. That was a shot and a half.
That
yeah,
was
I
just
have
crazy.
to just like mute you because you're like telling me what's happening before it even happens. So I have to just
Wow,
definitely.
that's just crazy.
You're not saving.
Back to Bates and fucking Dazarin, bruh.
They had to throw everything.
Maybe I should just turn off the casting. I turn on like the SSG cast instead. What a shot.
You stop talking. This is just a Gen G game here. I like to see the bounce back here from Gen G Mobile 1 Racing. G2, again, they came into this one too confident, and now they're doing nothing. Look at Beast Mode staring at his monitor. He doesn't know what to do. You're lucky this is, I mean, I wish this was a best of 7 so you could call a tactical timeout, because you might need to the way you get it whooped. The kickoff didn't even work. Yeah, we're going to low 50 that one. You're not getting any.
No, I can't stand it. I actually can't listen to it. I tried. I can't do it. I'm muting it. Just letting it be known they are muted. Holy shit, what a shot by Yan. God, that shit pulled up on an alternative stream.
Okay, if you don't have that area,
It's
because you're probably gonna have the
unreal.
map. If you know what, just see if you have the fucking achievement, bro.
Bro, I do not want to wait another 2 hours for round 5, man. Please, can we just win G2? Please. Like, I'm so fucking... Like, I don't care. I don't want to listen to... I don't want to wait till round 5, man. I just truly, I do not. I just want to move on. All right, here we go. Game 3. That's already a goal. Big troll by G2. Daniel just needs to get a touch there. He went too high. Close, very close. Oh, that was really close to just floating in there. Atomic got a beat, but oh, he did manage to follow it. I didn't think he'd be able to. Beast mode, nice, good shit, good beat. Actually, really well played there by Atomic. He stuck with that shit. I thought he had hit it way too far past him to follow up, so I was like, yeah, I really don't know. Excuse me, holy shit. How in the fuck did that get as much power as it did? That looked so bizarre. Oh, Daniel missed the corner. We gotta grab the corner there, Daniel. We have got to grab the corner there. Ooh, reset. Nice control. Bump. Oh my god, beast mode. That was fucking disgusting. Into the ceiling, reset, and then he gets the bump 2 to stop the save from first killer? That was fucking pristine. Oh my god, beast mode. Gen.G are crumbling right now. Butte. Butte. Holy shit, SSG was 0 seconds. Oh my god. That's just down. Wait, it's still up. I don't even know how. I think they lost, so I'm going back to watching G2. There's still 3 minutes left in this game? God damn it. See, like, was Atomic already up for that before? I didn't see. Because those are the kind of challenges where it's... I mean, I guess they're trying to force it. I don't know. It just seems sort of sketchy to me. What the absolute fuck? What the absolute fuck? How is this a goal? Fakes out Chronic 50, gets it over first killer, and then dunks Jack and then Chronic. How was that a goal? What the fuck? Ooh, are we going for some fake kickoff type shit? It looked like it. I like that. See, this is what I mean. This is what we should have been doing against Falcons, is IMO just like, when they were, well, to be fair, Falcons were like early challenging everything, but holy shit, that was almost a shot on. The insane thing is we still haven't had an RLCS event get won by a region that wasn't EU or NA. Bump. Perfect. Oh, so close. That wasn't EU or NA. NA hasn't won in... Oh my god, slotted. NA hasn't won in a long time, though. But to be fair, I don't feel like they've had a team that could win since, like, this G2 roster is the first roster that to me from NA feels like they could win since like I didn't think we could win Worlds or actually I mean technically we won Gamers 8, so but that's not an RLCS LAN. Last RLCS LAN was Gen G, but I don't even consider them, like, I know they technically were an NA team. I didn't consider them to be NA. They're double 2 EU players. I don't know. I think yeah, I don't know. Getting absolutely fucking rammed right now. Fear SSG is going crazy right now. So I'm pretty sure G2 at best, if they win this 3-1, finish. Nice shot, Dan. Just to seal the deal. Just to seal the deal. If we win this, we should be... Everybody's saying, what a shot. Chicago apparently hit the shot of the century. This game's over. I'm going to figure it out and see what it was here real quick. It's piqued my interest. What did Chicago do? It wasn't actually that crazy. I mean, it was a pretty... Actually, that's not true. It was a pretty good shot, but it was a little lucky. I'm not going to lie. Which is what kind of makes it a little less cool for me. That was still a ridiculous double tap, though, into dunk, but... Meanwhile, if Daniel hits that, I'm saying he's the Messiah. Because he is. SSG is low-key kind of tapped in, though. These guys are playing really well on LAN. IMO. There's no way they don't make top 8. Like, I think we're going to have 3 NA teams in the top 8 in the first time in fucking forever. Like, it's unreal. And mind you, 3 NA teams that I think could actually make a deep run. Like, I'm talking, like, they have a chance to win their quarterfinal matchup type beat. Ooh. Okay, to be fair, we started off last game exactly like this. We got scored on 19 seconds in. It's so weird that we're blue. I never get used to that. G2 just has never really been a blue team until they switched to G2 Shrine. And I just always get confused. Also, to be fair, most of the time, all the teams that I've cheered for, like historically, like SSG was an orange team. I mean, to be fair, Optic was blue. Version 1 was also blue. I think that's in my net. No, Beast Mode should be back. All good. Holy sick chain dash to get there. It's a crazy play by Beast Mode. Double reset! Oh! Daniel. The fucking Messiah, bro. This is where he steps up, bro. Okay, Daniel's already up. Really well defended. I like that. He should have easy. Yep, Daniel could probably get a touch. He does. Holy bumps galore. Can Beast Mode beat? No double here. Apparently Jack is going to have it, but it's right to Daniel. Little too hard of a touch. Appjack pre-jumping that perfectly is pretty crazy, pretty insane. I wish I could pre-jump dunks like that. Like, that shit is unreal. Imagine you could do that and you just, like, never missed a ball. You just somehow had a perfect read every single time. You just knew exactly where to put your car. That would be sick. Ooh. It's a decent save. Beast Mode's having sexual relations, though. A good demo by Daniel to alleviate pressure. To be fair, this will happen last Major too. G2 was up 1-0, then 2-1, and then they still lost 3-2. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Pre-jump by Atomic. Holy heck. Reset. Scoreable. Nice! Beast Mode. Good shit. That is a crazy pre-jump. Holy fuck, he was up so early for that. Jesus. Jesus. All right, let's just get it done in 4 here, guys. Let's be honest. Let's just get it done in 4. Bump. Beautiful bump. Oh, this is really bad, though. Atomic's in a 3v1. That's in my net. Holy shit, what a save. Doesn't matter. Just a really big overcommit. If Atomic got a better save, then maybe. But it's kind of hard to get a better save in that situation. He, like, pre-flipped to get ahead of it. I don't honestly think... I mean, he might have been able to defend it slightly better. But at the end of the day, that play is really not his fault. It's a hard play to defend. He was just kind of left out to dry. Oh, hit it out the wrong way. All good. Hashtag all good. Nice one. Got it around 150. No, 50. Daniel should have used tons of boost. He's dead, but the ball should be into Genji's half. We're dunking, but we're not really controlling. That's a good demo. That'll help. I was going to say that'll help us get some more control here. It's another decent 50. Do we have anybody who can go? Trying to play that dunk. It's a bad save. Really bad save. Perfect. Supreme trollage there from Chronic. I mean, to be fair, he had 0 boost as well, but still, you got to get a better save than that. Even with 0 boost, you can get a better save than that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was a little scary. Up early for that, I like it. Couldn't get more on it, but that's okay. Genji sent 2 people up for that. So we should be fine. Good clear beast mode. Saw he was going to get demoed. Kept going. Apparently Jack is going to take... Get another 50, Dan. Yep. This is possibly scoreable. Oh, this is definitely scoreable. Oh, they got back. I didn't think they were going to get back. Felt like they were so far away. I wasn't paying attention to boost counts. Fake it low. That was sketchy. Apparently Jack is up, but this should be easily defended. Beast mode can get it out. Decent 50, Atomic. Down mid? Close. Oh, I don't know if I would have gone for a shot there, to be honest. I mean, I don't think he could have done anything else. He had 10 boosts. Could have gone for a pass, but it was really risky. That's down. Okay, we have OT. Let's just end it here in 4, please. I just believed so hard for a minute that we might get to see that just slowly float in. Bad bump. Good clear. Appjack is techie? He knows how to double reset? Nice save. Oh, this is big. Oh, Beast Mode doesn't have boost. I thought Atomic had more boost. I thought he was going to be in a solo play against apparently Jack there. Looked like he might have been. Decent touch around, but no follow-up. He gave it away. Not a good first touch. That's like the second time I've seen Daniel do that today. That first... Uh-oh. Oh, that first touch was just like so scuffed. Oh, is anybody back? Daniel's back. Okay. Is that in? Oh. Holy fuck, that was a laser. Jump, jump, jump. Holy shit, Holy shit. What are we doing, team? He's no boost. Free win. Come on. Nice. Nice. He's going to have. Oh, good save. Way to get up. Daniel can take his time here. Nice. Very nice. Over 2. With a 50 on the 3rd. We can grab some boost here. He's dead. Oh, bad chow. Oh, another good demo, though. They're so awkward. They're so awkward. Too slow. Up, 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 up. Good beat. Oh, bad touch. Oh, that could have been really bad. SSG is about to be through. They are through. First NA team to the top 8. They look great. Shout outs to them. Oh! So close again, Dan. Good cut. I hate these overtimes, man. I truly do hate them. Good pass. Very nearly there. Beast mode, get another. Nice. Is that in? Oh, I thought it might be for a second. They kind of fucked each other up. Atomic might have been able to chow there. It's not the greatest touch, but it's okay. Good 50. Somebody? Beast mode? Chronic is up. That should be... Oh, I thought that was a beat for sure. Uh-oh. Fuck, man! Bro, if I have to wait 2 hours again just to see this team play, I'm going to be so mad, bro. I'm going to be so mad. Like, I do not want to fucking watch round 5. I have work to do. I don't care. We had a couple of chances there where if we just shot it better, we for sure score, but we kind of just trolled a little bit. Just please win, bro. I don't want to wait, bro. I do not want to fucking wait, man. I'm dead ass. If G2 loses here, I might just end stream, and then I'll be back tomorrow. I have absolutely no interest in waiting or like postponing my day for another 2 hours. Literally none. I will admit, this is probably the best, like, looking G2 and Gen G series I've seen ever, though. Normally when these teams play, they both just play like absolute dog shit. Here they at least look pretty good, both teams. Good dunk. I know I said I would end stream early, but I really don't think I could end stream early. I don't think I could. But I also really don't want to fucking wait until, like, I'd have to wait another. I'm pretty sure the B streams are all fucking, like, they show all streams. Like, alternate stream ends not after this game, but after the next game. I'm pretty sure. Which is, like, cool, but... So close. Ooh, that's no bueno. Oh my god, big whiff. Atomic had no boost, that's okay. Holy shit, that was a humongous whiff. Oh! Holy shit! Oh my god, what a shot! Jesus! Jesus! Uh-oh. Okay, you put it high. That's all good, all good, all good, all good. Oh, I thought Atomic was still up. I thought that was a slot for sure. That was a great back pass. This is really bad for us. Really good save. Decent demo. Atomic or beast mode should be able to get. Perfect. I low-key think Dan could have scored there. Possibly. He didn't have full eyes on the field, so it's understandable why he didn't challenge, but he definitely could have. I think. Big boom. Nice beat. Potential shot. First killer is no boost. Oh, that's just the weakest shot of all time. That's the second time that's happened now. Oh no. Oh my god, I thought he slotted that in the top corner of our net. I really thought he did for a second. Oh no, we double committed. Okay, we're fine. We're still chilling. Daniel? It's not gonna go. This is bad. Good cut, Dan. Oh, that was really scary. I thought Daniel might get bumped or there was going to be a redirect, and I got very scared. I got very scared. I am very scared. Oh, good save, beast mode. He looked so awkward. I really thought they had him beat. I got scared. I won't lie to you. I was scared. I'm not going to lie. I'm a man of my word. I'll tell you when I'm scared, and I'm a little bit scared. You know? Good demo. Faked. But who the fuck is there? That was such a good play, but nobody was there off the fake. He should have just gone for the shot, I think. No, not again. Oh my god, this always happens. We get scored on with like 20 seconds left. And how did this even go in? How did this go in? Somebody explain this to me. Like, Atomic just misses that? Maybe he didn't expect Jack to hit it because Jack got bumped? I don't fucking know. Like, oh, that just is such a bad goal, man. Oh my god, I thought we got dunked and it was over. First killer, really bad touch and low boost. Holy shit, we're double committing again. Uh-oh. Let it touch, man. Oh my god, they won on a kickoff goal. They didn't win on a kickoff goal. I thought they did. Sometimes I wish, like, my bros Luca the Shoe and Jeremiah could give the Gen G boys a tip on how to play the game, because then they would just absolutely toss and I would get a free win. G2 would get a free win and it would make me really happy. Jesus, man. This is not a good spot for us, like, at all. We have, like, basically no boost. They have all the pressure in the world right now. Beast Mode should be able to get a 50 at the very least. He does get a touch. Daniel will boom. We'll get some boost. Really bad touch by Appjack. They try to pinch it, though. Maybe that was intentional. I have no idea. Oh my god. We just can't get the ball out, man. It's been like this all game. Please. Nice. Bang! Yeah! Let's go, Atomic! Finally! Finally, we beat them again. Jesus Christ, man. For the first time in I don't know how many months. Finally.
Stride comes out on top against Gen Mobile One Racing. Come on. Come on.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your boy T-Bates.
I don't have to wait 2 hours. I don't have to wait 2 hours. So it's SSG versus G2 tomorrow. For semifinals. Holy Zooey Mama. Holy Mama. Zooey Mama.
Maybe they had a chance to win this game, but I knew G2 was going to come out victorious this time around, and that is exactly what they did.
Come on, finally, bro.
Beats out Gen G Mobile 1. G2 moves on to Saturday. Gen G Mobile 1, we'll see you playing later. Thank you.
Can we go to break?
Where are you at?
Hey, chat.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Anyways, for real, that was a really great series.
That was a great series.
Fantastic series on both teams. I think they both played amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out G2 for winning, but Gen G, like I said, they will be playing the next round, 2-2 round, going up against somebody. I don't necessarily know yet. I don't have it going on, but yeah, big win for NA. And if you're an NA fan, keep rooting for Gen G. If you're not an NA fan, well, maybe you hope they lose. Hope you appreciate the cast though. Tomorrow,
Jesus,
yeah,
man.
Thanks you for being on. Yeah, you made that an absolute banger, and so did the players. That was a really good matchup there. Of course, Gen G not eliminated yet. Like you said, they're going to the round 5 matchup here, which we will find out very shortly. Again, RLCS isn't done yet. We've still got more Rocket League to go.
Yeah, per minute world record by teammates and Dazarin on the alt stream. Thank God I muted that shit. Thank God I muted that shit. That feels so good. No interview? Oh, I guess because alternate stream. What a slot, too. You could not have placed that shot better. Like, that was the perfectly placed shot. I thought it was going to happen again. I thought it was going to happen again, man. When we conceded with 22 seconds left, I thought, oh my god, it's happening all over again. And then we finally managed to do it, bro. Fuck me. And that shot, that was 2 incredible shots from G2 that game. That shot from Beast Mode was fucking ridiculous. So we have a guaranteed NA team top 4, guys. Yay! Hopefully we can be SSG. SSG are looking like phenomenal. I will give it to them. They look great. I mean, to be fair, they beat the same opponents as us, more or less. They beat Mobula, Power. We 3-0'd Power. I personally think Gen G is stronger than Furia. So that doesn't surprise me. Power is going to lose to Gen G. BDS will beat Secret. And I think Furia will beat Oxygen. And this is going to be an insane top 8. Unironically, will be an insane top 8. I really hope to God that G2 wins, but you never know. Winner of Oxygen Furia is likely going to be that 8th seed, so they'll probably be playing Vitality, which, to be honest, Vitality plays either of those teams. I think Vitality wins pretty easily. I'd probably say it's like a 4-1, maybe 4-2 against either of those teams. G2 SSG, I think I'd give to G2 in 6. You know, LJ Hawkser, they look great. I don't think they've ever played in front of the crowd, though. SSG looks really good. I think that'll be a really close series, actually. The last few series of G2 SSG have been really close, but yeah, I mean, I just gotta back G2. Those are my boys. I will back them regardless. And then there'll be Falcons versus... It looks like right now it's going to be Falcons versus Gen G. If you ask me. I think BDS should realistically sweep Secret. Even if they lose one, Gen G should 3-0 Power. Truth is, I think we're going to have, basically tomorrow, we're going to have BDS versus Gentlemates round 1, which will be crazy. We'll have Falcons versus, I think it'll be Gen G in round 2. Honestly, if that is my hypothetical bracket, these would be my predictions. BDS would beat Gentlemates. Gen G beating Falcons. BDS will beat Gen G. G2 will beat SSG. Vitality will beat Furia or Oxygen. G2 will beat Vitality. G2 BDS Grand Finals. G2 win it all. How fitting would that be for G2 to finally get another international LAN win over those guys? Shit's crazy. Again, the only even remotely close lower round is Oxygen versus Furia, and that's if Oxygen decides to show up. Apparently, they did against Twisted Minds, but Twisted Minds isn't even that great to begin with, in my opinion, so take that for what you will. I'm definitely picking Furia over Oxygen, though. Like, I truly think... I hope Furia wins as well, because then we'll have what it'll be. 3 EU, 3 NA, 1 Mina, 1 Sam. Be crazy. Yeah, Furia should be Oxygen, BDS should be Team Seeker, and Gen G should be Power. If Gen G lose to Power, then fuck me, I don't know what to say. G2 really, or Gen G really should win that. But they'll have to play Falcons round 1. Falcons look really good, but again, I don't know. They just don't perform in front of the crowds. And to be fair, last time when Gentlemates and Gen G played, they went 7. From what I recall, I don't even feel like, I feel like, again, like that was one of those series I feel like Gen G kind of beat themselves. I feel like Gen G is I don't know. For me, I think with the hypotheticals that we're seeing, my top 4, what I think it's going to be is Gen G, BDS, and G2 Vitality. Personally. You might have Falcons, BDS again. I don't know. This is the thing you guys forget again, is all it does is it comes down to the playoffs tomorrow now. Like, that's all it comes down to. Like, there's nothing else to be said. So, like, G2, like, I don't know. It'll be really interesting. I don't think G2 SSG is a free matchup by any means. I think it is one of the easier teams. The council will now decide your fate. Round 5. What was Bates' call? I don't even know what Bates' call was. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see. I still fully believe that G2 can win this tournament. I do. I fully do. I think they believe it as well. They have a tough road ahead of them, though. Beating Vitality. Is just gonna be if they make it. I don't even know what I'm saying, like as if they've already made it there, because they haven't already made it there. But that shit will be insane, chat. Will literally be insane. Imagine this is like Gamers 8 though. We lose to maybe this is what's happening. It's exactly like Gamers 8. We lose to the Twins. We lose to the Twins in the group stage. End up on opposite sides of the bracket just for us and the Twins to make the grand finals. and just for us to beat the Twins again. It's gotta happen. Imagine. That would be so lit. That would be so lit. I honestly really hope it is a G2 Falcons final again, because I want to beat Falcons. I really do. So I feel like everybody's talking about, like, wow, Falcons just absolutely dominated. G2 got 3-0'd, and it's true, they did dominate. They won 3-0, but I feel like a large part of that, again, was just because G2 hella underperformed. I still don't think they played great against Gen G. Or it's not that I don't think they played great. I think they definitely still had problems playing Gen G. Like, I think it was a little bit sketchy. That being said, I really do think what's the word? I think I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. All I'm confident G2 will bounce back. They're really good. Like, the only team it took them forever to bounce back against was Gen G, and that was just because they kept beating themselves. I truly think they can do this. I feel like this is it. I feel like this is our chance. I really do feel like this is G2's chance, I believe. Also, this is precisely why I'm just going to say this. This is why I really like the Worlds format, because the Worlds format makes Swiss actually important. Because you either are in upper bracket or you're in lower bracket off rip, which is a big difference. Whereas this one, again, like making it out of Swiss, again, like Gen G lost to G2, it doesn't fucking matter. They're still going to make it. Like, it literally doesn't matter. And the truth is, you can say, like, oh, well, they might have to play a harder matchup in the first round or something like that. And yeah, that's true, but at the end of the day, like, it doesn't matter. If you want to win a lane, you have to be able to beat the best of the best. It doesn't matter. Like, you can't just, like, you could hope for a Mickey Mouse run all the way to the grand finals, and then you could lose. It doesn't matter. You have to beat the teams that are in front of you if you want to win, regardless. And the matter of the fact is, those teams realistically are going to get harder as you go farther into the tournament. So, yeah, like for me, it's just let's be real here, guys. It doesn't mean anything. But yeah, we'll see. I think tomorrow will be fun. I'll be live for G2 SSG. I think that's going to take place at 4. If I'm not mistaken, probably at about 4 o'clock. 4 or 3? What time is it now? 3:58. Let's check the schedule, actually. We can see. SSG G2 is the last match of the day. So right now they have it scheduled to start at about 3:45 is when it would start. Or not 3:45. No, yeah, 3:45. So basically 4 o'clock, because they'll definitely go overtime. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow to watch that. OG's out. I'm not going to be watching any other matches. It's just G2 SSG, so I will be there for that, guys. And yeah, otherwise, thanks for tuning in today. Big win for G2. And yeah, hopefully we can keep that momentum going into tomorrow. But if you did enjoy, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, join the Discord server, link in the description. And that's all she wrote. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.